Yeah, should be online now. Harusnya sih online ya. Oke. Oke. Kita nunggu live stream nih guys. Kita nonton live stream kali ini. We are going to watch some live stream content. React content baby. Nah, sambil nunggu. I need to eat. So let's put this over here. I'll on Discord just in case someone's on the time. And then I'll do this. Baru berapa menit lagi? 3 menit. Oke. 7 menit. Alright, good. Okay. Good enough. 7 minutes. Santai lah sambil makan. Tadi gak ada 5 menit lagi sebenarnya.
Login tidak habis.
Ini lagi live stream gua, Cok.
Oh, nggak main.
Lagi ntar nanti nonton ini dulu special program Honkai Star.
Oh, nggak usah gue solo dulu.
Silakan.
Masih lama, Ham?
Gua mulai.
Bro.
Cuma udah gua start time streamnya. Gua lagi makan. Di mana tadi, Was? Rame.
Apa?
Yang crowd strike.
Satu dunia kok.
Iya, emang worldwide kan, emang worldwide, cuma di lau gimana gitu.
Oh, handle ya itu bolak-balik nelpon terus, coy. Mas ini gimana, Mas Was
ini gimana?
Iya, coy, aneh.
Kalau belum ada info dari mana-mana apalagi tuh.
Iya, itu kan kejadiannya sampai setelah Jumat kan.
Iya, belum ada info dari
dan
apa-apa dari mana-mana dari siapa.
dari Polsek juga baru infoin lagi di Tisut itu. Di Tisut ya udah kan kau. Ini Pak, saya pokoknya gue infoin lah ke customer semua ini screenshotannya. Oh lagi di Tisut. Pas udah ada update nih. Nah itu juga gue nyari workaround-nya tuh, gue sama tim gue. Workaround-nya gimana nih? Gini. Baru dah tuh. Kasih customer terus dari kalau saya ada baru share lagi. Ya gitu terus.
Tadi juga si Pirate Software bilang tuh di Twitter.
Kenapa?
Mana tadi tuh? Ada ini katanya apa? Si CrowdStrike-nya ngeluarin gimana benerin. Itu tapi udah berapa jam dari ituan.
Insiden kan, insidennya tuh Soljum, batu Soljum anjir.
Tiba-tiba shit.
It happens sometimes, bro.
The FAA is closely monitoring technical issue impacting IT system at US airline. Iya kan semuanya, soalnya kan emang semuanya kena gitu.
Kena semua, bro.
Sedih juga airline. Pesawat mau ada apa-apa di cancel. Shit. Saya juga bisa.
Anjir, in-game reputation bisa dilihat sama kita sih.
Gue lagi makan kan. God damn it.
Udah piye tuh mas.
Hey, keretanya udah terbang. Ya, sangkanya udah matiin dulu. Udah gak butuh back sound, background sound. Wah, anjing udah bisa. Kecilin lagi dikit. Uy. Kita bikin react konten. Woo!
Monggo.
Konten paling gampang. Gitu mas. Keburem anjing. Berapa ini autonya maksud? Sepentoy nih. Masih choppy dan lembaga kagak. Oh, Epic Games lagi ngapain anjing? Oh iya. Gue nggak tahu itu, kadang kan gue makanya apa namanya si Opera GX ya. Kadang ngebug anjir.
Opera.
Iya, jadi pas video tuh tiba-tiba make CPU gua full, ngapain kata gua, kok nge-lag video nge-lag kan, pakai CPU full 100%, ngapain kata gue, ini browser gua keluarin, kalau restart browsernya baru bisa normal lagi 30% itu kan, apa GPU usage yang encode video, what? Ada apa? Ngebug kan. Jelas. Let's go. Nah, ini ngerti lah gitu sambil GPU usage-nya rada gede sambil gua stream. OBS cuma makan 30%. CPU-nya tuh makan gede CPU. I don't know why. It is fine, nonton video doang gitu guys. Apa gara-gara gue banyak tabnya ya? Probably. Probably.
Hah? Angelanya ulti dong. Ya, Angelnya kagak bisa main, Cok. Hah?
Kenapa aja nggak bisa main?
Dia nggak ngerti ngeburstnya gimana. Dia nge-skill satu-satu.
It is what it is, my friend.
Ya mau gimana lagi, Cok? Udah bingung juga. Ya udah aja lah.
The hell? Yeah, here we go.
Long
Bill.
story short, work pressure is really starting to wear me down. Got any medicinal recommendations, Mr. XIANZHOU?
Nggak ada sisi.
I have just the thing, Mr. Albert. Take 2 mace of heavenward pepper, 3 tails of 7-star chili, and half a caddy of millet pepper. Remove the seeds and grind together with a splash of prickly ash cooking wine.
Bikin apaan?
Apply the mixture evenly and rinse after 20 minutes.
Sambal, saus.
Finally, apply a layer of starch, which
No!
removes a deep fine sweat. Good for the mind and the soul.
Panas anjir.
Dr.
Yun Lee.
XIANZHOU, Albert's not the only one exhausted around
Albert.
here. I should detoxify too.
Well, Miss Yun Lee, start out by blanching some ingredients in a premium broth, but make sure it utilizes plenty of
Kenapa makan cabe?
premium dried chilies.
I see digestion
right?
issues on the horizon. Some coriander should help with that.
Stay your hand! Return that evil herb at once!
What the fuck is going on?
Unthinkable.
Unthinkable.
Coming back to this place brings back
Mart!
so many memories. You know?
Here you are! Everyone, this way!
The XIANZHOU Lafu will be holding the
XIANZHOU Lafu
Luminary
lagi ya.
Combat Art Ceremony. Your
Yeah.
presence would be greatly appreciated.
Why are there boars in here? Right on
Master
top.
baru. Oh, ya, master baru.
Nggak bener, nggak bener.
Which one do you want?
Kaki.
Oh, all of them? Rock-shattering slash! Master Yun Li, look at how hard I've been
Oh
training.
my god, Mars.
I could take 10 of you.
The shackling
pretty
prison
good.
on the Lafu is completely different from the one on the Yaoqing. It's completely underwater. Wherever crowds gather, there is always an undercurrent
Siapa sih
beneath the
namanya?
surface.
Keisha? Siapa lupa lagi.
Since you're already here, why not have a meal before you leave?
My first meal after regaining my freedom is the
Oh, ada
flesh
monster. Itu ada
of my
monster.
fellow kindred.
My
Shall you?
condolences, Miss Hanya.
Memories of chasing, clawing, and tearing.
Hey,
They've all come back.
Warwick.
If this is what they want, I'm always up for a challenge.
Weh, itu baru General. Finest duel under the Pristine Blue. Nama-namanya nggak inget-inget. Hey, redemption code. Ntar aja dah. Redeem guys. Tuh was, redeem was.
Fucking hell, bro. Ultimate-nya nggak guna, anjir bener aja udah. Nggak guna, Angelanya juga astaga.
Tadi gue juga ngurang lagi pakai itu, pakai si Princess Frost.
Nggak, ini beneran kayak nggak bener-bener, wah bener-bener nggak bisa main Han. Pada nggak ngerti hero-heronya.
Ooh, and whether or not your world
Oh,
has
pas
a
lagi
night cycle.
live streamnya lagi makan-makan.
Present.
XIANZHOU Yaoqing delegates present.
XIANZHOU Lafu delegate present.
Good morning.
Good afternoon.
And
Good evening.
And to all our viewers far and wide, welcome to the version 2.4 finest duel under the Pristine Blue special program. As always, your avian buddy Albert's
Ini
here
patch
to
ini
guide you
setidaknya
through.
gue
Hi everyone, I'm Yun
skip
Li,
semua
a
gua.
sword master from the gym.
Karakter gacanya
I'm
gue
Jiao
skip
Qiu.
semua.
I may have the
Nyimpen
appearance of a
aja.
chef, but I'm actually a healer.
Karakternya nggak ada yang
Greetings,
menarik
everyone.
buat gue.
It's been a while. I trust you're well.
A pleasure to have you three in the studio. Now,
Albert,
the Pentecoin
Albert.
vacation has drawn to a close, and the crew of the Astral Express is bound for a familiar destination, the XIANZHOU Lafu, which is precisely why this program has invited XIANZHOU friends, old and new, to welcome trailblazers back to an old stomping ground. Speaking of which, General Genuine,
Balik lagi buat
isn't
yang
this your
duel.
first time on the special program?
It is indeed, Mr. Albert, and I am deeply honored.
Sama March.
Had I known of your program's
path
culinary
baru.
delights,
Path-
I would never
Path
have
baru
delayed.
buat March.
Bon appetit, General. I hate to bring this up, but our catering costs for this episode were kind of
Story-nya waktu
spicy.
masuk main story,
If you'd
pas
like to
story
leave a tip,
doang ini.
we'd be extremely.
Wait a minute. What's this hot pot got to do with you anyway? Didn't the pink-haired fox prepare it?
Well, I'm a hot pot enthusiast, after all. Where I go, the spice follows. Your illustrious presence is payment enough, dear
Cabe
friends.
doang.
Dinner's on me.
What a gentleman! Your delicious morality will not be forgotten, good sir.
Let's cut to the chase already. Why are we here anyway?
It's like this. I assume you all received an invitation from the Seat of Divine Foresight, welcoming you to the Luminary War Dance.
Yep.
Yep.
It's a martial arts ceremony.
War
Competitors
dance.
battle it out in a flash of swords, all for the title of Sword Champion.
As a
Sword
matter of
champion.
fact, the War Dance is a festival commemorating the Rainbow Arbiter and the Cloud Knight's triumphant resistance against the abominations of abundance. As you know, the Law Fu's ambrosial arbor crisis was only recently resolved. Now is the time to regroup and raise our spirits, which is why we have chosen this moment to convene the War Dance. It is also for this reason that the title of Sword Champion will not be decided in this ceremony.
It won't? Oh, I fear Master Yenching will be bitterly disappointed.
Fear not, Mr. XIANZHOU. This war dance isn't only a morale boost. It's also an invitation to allies and friends, a display of peace, and an important duty for the Cloud Knights. That's why Yenching has taken it upon himself to accompany the Trailblazers for the
Yenching.
duration.
Exactly right. In the version 2.4 Trailblaze Continuance mission,
Yenching?
Finest Duel under the Pristine Blue 1, Trailblazers will witness Yenching's assiduous side and his new identity.
I get it. One person, not enough. You need our help, right?
Such a distinguished occasion surely merits the attendance of other esteemed guests.
Of course, this XIANZHOU Yaoqing delegation will be led by none other than the Merlin's Claw, General Fei Xiao. At her side will be
Fei Xiao.
2 senior advisors, Zhao Chou, the Zhao Chou, as well as Moza.
And as for the XIANZHOU Juming, me and Grandpa,
Grandpa.
General Huayan, the famous Flaming Heart, will be representatives.
Be they
Huayan.
friends from near or far, we will welcome them with
Huayan.
open
Siapa
arms.
lagi Huayan?
This promises to be quite the war dance.
I don't want to lower your spirits, but I heard that the Trailblazers' arrival doesn't always coincide with a happy... I mean, wasn't everyone fighting in the trailer?
Arbiter generals in the same place at the same time? Not a good sign.
That's not all. Rumors are circulating through the Alliance that General Jingyuan's conduct during the Ambrosial Arbor crisis may have violated certain laws of the
React.
land. Could it really be?
Habisan bang, hello, hello.
I know where we get out. It's true that the other 2 generals will arrive on the Law
Kenal lu,
Fu
suruh.
with a certain assignment.
Suruh bener
Well,
CS itu.
details,
Udah kan lu
then
udah
ready
selesai.
yourself for the upcoming
Belum sih.
Trailblaze
Kalau-
continuing story.
Benar
Let us
tuh.
refrain from needless anxiety.
Benerin,
The
benerin.
Law Fu will ensure a spectacular war dance.
Right, geez, let's lighten the mood. I want to talk about my legendary new Swordmaster apprentice. She's been getting a lot of attention. She gets her own intro, right?
March 7th.
March,
Of
let's
course.
go.
With
Here
the
we
war
go.
dance right around the corner,
Apprentice
March couldn't help
baru,
herself.
bangke.
She set out on her own martial arts journey. Stay tuned. We've got more intel on that coming up on the program. Which reminds me, the war dance ceremony is set to span versions 2.4 and 2.5.
Oh, dua
The
patch,
Ambrosial Arbor
oke.
crisis
God
might be
damn.
in the past, but the
Lama juga
Trailblazers will
berarti.
continue to be important witnesses
Dua
to the
patch kita
XIANZHOU
di
Law
sini
Fu's
lagi.
ongoing story.
This separation has been difficult. We've missed the Trailblazers dearly. Here's hoping the XIANZHOU Law Fu can bring everyone new and exciting experiences.
Can't wait!
Ah, the broth is ready. Shall we add any
bro-
extra
the bro-
seasonings?
Add 'em all! We gotta make the most of the occasion. It's not every day we get to catch up with the XIANZHOU pals.
Yunli mah.
Version 2.4 will be
Ciminya malah makan
introducing
mulu,
a
Yun.
brand new map, the Shackling Prison.
These pals of yours, they're all in prison?
Not all of them, not in the traditional sense. The Shackling Prison is under the Ten Lords Commission Administration. It's where Shui Yi and Hanya work.
The Shackling Prison is where we detain
Yes,
criminals. Its cold and forbidding entrance is located below the waters of Scale Gorge waterscape.
Huh? That does look creepy.
An individual must first stand trial before being escorted to their cell. For those guilty of particularly
Ay,
heinous
diambil.
crimes, we
Mancing.
reserve special cells of biting cold or searing heat. The interrogations of Blade and Locha were conducted in just such a place.
Doesn't sound like an
I
easy
see.
place to spring a prison break.
You can say that again. The Ten Lords Commission keeps a watchful eye, and the routes to the cells are tangled webs filled with carefully designed mechanisms.
God damn it.
Those seeking access must first overcome innumerable tests of fortitude.
It would appear the
Masuk
Shackling
hilang.
prison is the haunt of wolf-like monsters.
Like
Kena
monster yang
geng kan,
baru.
guys, buat.
Monster baru.
Morrison?
That's right. The Borisin are ruthless
Borisin?
beyond measure, infamous for their
Seb
inborn
Claw.
moon rage.
Seb Claw.
Upon entering battle,
Wolf
the Borisin
Trooper.
share stacks of bloodlust. When bloodlust reaches a certain number of stacks, they enter the moon rage state and
Moon
become
rage,
enhanced. Ooh. Watch your step, Trailblazers.
What happened to catching up with pals?
I'm sure Shui Yi and Hanya would love you to go and express your
Sure.
sympathies.
Di trailernya
Anyway.
si Swain Nocta anjir.
It's time to
What do
talk
you
about
mean?
any girls from the Zhu Ming and the Yao Qing. Starting with a gifted young girl, Yun Li.
Yuli. Oh no, what the fuck? Bang, ngapain? Tambah makin gituan. Anjir dilempar pedangnya. Dia tank kan? Singkat juga.
I'm from the XIANZHOU
Destruction.
a ship known for its
Oh ya,
unrivaled craftsmanship.
destruction.
As the records show, some
Physical
60
destruction
or
kayak
70%
Clara.
of all the XIANZHOU's armory comes from the artisans of the Zhu Ming. Ever since I was little, I've studied sword mastery and weapons forging with my grandpa. I mean, the Flaming Heart, Huaiyan.
Why
Grandpa's always been nice to me. He loves me, you know?
Miss Yun Li is a talented young lady fascinated with swords. She sees renowned swords as treasures. Some say she can even communicate with them directly. To her, swords are more
Okay.
honest than people. She lives by the phrase, swords make acquaintances, fighting makes friends.
Oh?
Oh.
It so happens that on the Law Fu there is an able young man with a similar love of the sword. I have a feeling you two might get along.
You mean Yanqing? He doesn't know the first thing about swords. He collects them like they're going out of fashion, then never uses them. I can hear those blades crying from here.
Seems like you guys don't share everything in common.
Mm-hmm. And not to mention, see the giant sword I use? Forged him myself. He might not be complete,
Forged it
but
myself?
he's already stronger than anything out there.
Weapons of this caliber usually get their own name. What do you call them?
Not bad, Feathers. Finally, someone who understands swords. I gave him a unique name for the ages. Old Metal.
It has a ring about it.
I like it too.
Me and Old Metal have a deep connection.
Metal.
Every time I get into a scrap, I ask Old Metal, which one do you want to strike? Old Metal usually says something like, let's start here and end there. To which I reply, oh,
Okay.
all of them?
Oh.
All right.
Alright. Alright.
Old Metal's adorable manner belies his formidable stature.
Yun Li might be young, but she's confident and unafraid to speak her mind. It's time we took a look at her skills on the battlefield.
As a physical type character following the path of destruction,
Physical
gentle
destruction.
persuasion isn't really my style. When using my skill, I restore my own HP while dealing physical
Oh.
damage to a single target and adjacent enemies.
What really sets
Oh,
Yun Li
skillnya yang
apart in
lempar
combat
pedang,
is the
ya.
way she counters the enemy. When attacked, she immediately
Ultinya ada
launches a
dua
counter
strike.
on the attacker, dealing
Kayak
damage to the
anti.
target and adjacent enemies.
There's a
Ah.
grudge and knows friend from
Bener,
foe.
kayak Clara.
She doesn't
ada.
mess around.
You gotta use the enemy's strength against them. After using my ultimate, I acquire the parry state, which allows me to
Yeah.
sustain lower
Parry,
damage and taunt all enemies. In addition,
Parry.
my ordinary counter is upgraded to powerful counter, which deals higher damage.
Mhm.
You seem well versed in the art of the counter. One assumes.
Oh, when using my
Oh,
technique, I obtain a
tekniknya.
special effect for a set duration. If an enemy launches an attack during that duration,
Lagi
the attack
makan.
is blocked, And upon entering battle, I launch a powerful counter
What?
on a random enemy.
Imagine you've hardly regained your footing when a girl with a giant blade comes running straight for you.
What the
This
hell?
reminds me, in version 2.4, Trailblazers will experience
Maka tekniknya
Swords to
diserang sama
Plowshare's
musuh
companion mission.
Pian.
Granddad
What the
and granddaughter
hell?
arrive on the Law Fu from the Zhu Ming, bringing with them a prize much sought after among the war
Harus
dance
sengaja diserang
competitors.
musuh berarti pakai
Impressive thing goes too.
Yulia.
Let's see.
What the balls? What the balls?
Let's save that for another time, shall we?
Now remember, Albert, the prize is for the War Dance champion, not the host.
So if Yun Li is also set to compete, and were she to prevail, then wouldn't the prize return home with her to the Zhu Ming?
Dunia farming
so
mulu
fast
lagi,
now.
nggak pernah ikut
Love
perang,
has something to
0-0
say
coba
about that.
ini dia.
The Zhu Ming may have brought the prize, but they ain't leaving with it.
Watch us.
Easy now. External heat needs inner cooling, as they say.
Sounds like another difficult challenge for Yang Jing.
It does sound so right. Let's move on to another new character, shall we?
Yeah.
Hailing from the Yao Jing and soon to be making his appearance,
Lawan-
it's
lawan
military
Danhou,
healer
lawan Blade,
Zhao Chou.
lawan Jing Liu, anjir. Hilang tadi. Oh my god. Oh my god.
The Yao Qing's illustrious
Yao
hero. I've heard much about you.
You're too kind, General. My visit to the Law Fu is
Oh,
only in aid of
Milady.
keeping a promise.
You owe someone a tasty meal?
Well,
Yang juga
taste is secondary to nutrition, Miss Yun Li.
I'm curious, Mr. Jiao Cho. Under what circumstances would you usually open your eyes? Forgive me, but your beef is overcooked.
Well, seems like culinary emergencies are pretty eye-opening. But I digress. Mr. Zhao Chou, why don't you introduce yourself a little more?
Well, I am employed as a military healer to the Yao Qing's General Fei Xiao. You could consider me one of her retainers. I'm accompanying the general to the XIANZHOU Law Fu for this war dance ceremony.
Huh, so what's with all the broths and ingredients then?
Well, you see, Miss Yun Li, I believe in culinary medicine. The notion that we are what we eat. The arts of cooking and healing are one and the same. Which is why I spend so much time delving into the spicy miracles of medicinal cuisine.
A meal is not simply a merry occasion, but an opportunity for
Kayak
food
di
to work
Naruto, ah.
quiet wonders for our
Apa?
biological systems.
Yang si
Isn't that
Rockly atau
beautiful?
siapa yang cerita
Oh,
side story-nya dia
divide the pot
makan
into 9 sections if you're gonna
makanan
eat from
pedas,
all of
anjir
them.
lupa lagi gua.
I am a self-confessed
Yang
chow hound, Miss
Makanan
Yun
pedas tapi
Li.
malah jadi sehat lagi.
Eat, and then I leave.
Oh, you ain't going anywhere yet,
Sama
doctor.
backstory yang
Delicacies
makan makanan
Let's talk
pedas
some
biar
more
sehat
about
lagi.
Before you came under General Fei Xiao's command, you were well known in the XIANZHOU Yao
lupa
Qing's
lagi gua
Alchemy
namanya.
Commission. You went on to cut your teeth as a military healer with the Cloud Knights on campaigns for the hunt. I heard you decided to retire, only returning to service at the personal request of the Cauldron Master.
Cauldron Master.
Some people prefer work to
Apa?
leisure, I suppose.
Well, I am
Yeah.
fortunate enough to be respected for my craft. Some even go so far as to deem me a miracle cure.
Nyerah aja lah.
As General Fei
Nyerah aja.
Zhao Chou applies his taste for spice to battlefield tactics. Combat is a bubbling broth, with each side occupying one half of Yunyang Hot Pot.
Indeed. Battles are marked by myriad changes, constantly evolving in a dance of yin and yang.
Well said, General.
They say foxes are cunning creatures. Seems like Mr. Zhao Chou is no exception. I think it's time we took a look at what our delicious doctor
Yeah.
can do on the battlefield.
Okay.
Well, about time. I am a fire-type character on the path of nihility.
Fire
When using my
nihility.
technique during exploration, I create a special dimension. After entering battle with an enemy within the dimension, I inflict them with fire damage.
Okay.
And there's a
typical.
possibility of following up with a stack of Ashen Roast debuff.
So, we're
Efeknya
cooking
apa tuh?
the enemy alive?
Ashen Roast turns up the heat by causing enemies to sustain greater damage. Any attack that XIANZHOU lands on an enemy has a chance of inflicting Ashen Roast.
Indeed. Case in point, if I were to use my skill to deal blast damage, there would be a chance of simultaneously inflicting a stack of Ashen Roast on the target.
Did you just throw spices into the battlefield?
Sharp eyes, General. After launching my ultimate, the battlefield becomes an enormous yuan-yang hot pot. The enemies are trapped in a searing broth, which inflicts damage on each and every one of them. At the same time, the effects of Ashen Roast are compounded for enemies inflicted with the debuff, in line with the current highest number of stacks. Immediately after, a field appears, which lasts for a set number of
Ya, ada
turns.
fieldnya, anjir.
All these hot pop visuals are making me hungry again. What does this field do exactly?
Enemies within the field sustain greater ultimate damage. And
Oh.
during their action, there is a chance they will be
Greater
inflicted
ultimate
by a
damage.
stack of Ashen Roast.
Oh, it would follow that if, for example, Acheron were on the team, you would be able to help her acquire ultimate charges more quickly.
Oh,
Absolutely right.
Nice of you to
What?
invite the enemy to dinner before showing them the door.
The last meal they'll ever experience. Word of advice? Order out next time, fellas.
otaknya wis nge-stack.
Well, we've
Acheron
got to
juga,
know new
ada
friends
ulti.
from
What
both
the
the Zhuming and the Yao
What
Jing.
the hell?
Let's turn our gaze to the version 2.4 banner info. In version 2.4's first half warp event, Trailblazers can acquire the
Yun Li.
limited 5-star
Apa ya,
character
satunya Yun
Yun
Li.
Li, as
Oh,
well as the
wah.
limited 5-star character Hua Hua. The limited 5-star light cones, Dance at Sunset,
Wah,
and Night of
wah.
Fright will be boosted.
A cat is a human's best friend.
You certainly have a cat-like energy to you, Miss Yun Li.
Let's move swiftly on to
Sparkle!
the second half warp event,
Sparkle!
which boosts
Shit!
limited 5-star characters, XIANZHOU, and Masked Fool Sparkle. In addition, the drop rates for the limited 5-star light
Kenapa
cones,
Sparkle
those
udah
three
gila
strings, and
aja?
Earthly Escapade will be boosted.
Another eye-opening moment for our fox friend.
Moments spent in the cool shade of an old tree should be used for admiring the surrounding scenery.
Couldn't agree more. And almost forgot, the version 2.4 Warp Banner will feature a familiar face on the 4-star light
But
cones. Poised to bloom.
She has the presence of a true swordmaster. Someone's been taking their training seriously.
Mm-hmm. Without further ado, let's take a closer look at the fruits of March 7th's journey as a Swordmaster Apprentice.
hey, Mars, here we go. Ini dia. Oh my god. Horia!
On returning to the XIANZHOU, March 7th is brimming with excitement for the upcoming war dance and decides to learn swordplay from Masters Yun Li and Yan Xing.
I still vividly remember instructing Yang Qing in the way of the sword. Now he's already passing on his knowledge to others. How time flies.
March 7th might be a rookie, but she's also a natural. Her master taught her the best in Zooming swordplay. So, naturally, she's made quick progress.
Yan Qing is also March 7th's master. To deprive an inquiring mind of tuition is not in his nature.
Right you are, General.
I heard that
Bangsawanan
March
level
7th
6.
was a bow and arrow user? Brave of her to take up the sword, and no doubt a challenge for her masters.
I'll say. Not to mention, Yun Li and Yan Xing's swordplay isn't exactly similar. Won't March 7th end up with a weird mix of styles?
You're overthinking things. If you're dedicated to the sword, you just need to swing it.
Oh my God.
Follow the sword and victory will follow. Well, we've done a lot of talking. Time to see March 7th swordplay in action.
March 7th, the Hunt's basic attack deals imaginary damage. When using her skill, March 7th selects a teammate as master and presents them with a special beverage to increase their speed.
Oh,
Good
speed.
apprentice.
As a promising young student, March 7th has a keen understanding of her master's style. When her master launches an attack or ultimate, March 7th acquires charges.
Anjay,
When charges
minyak,
reach a
gigi
set
bet
number of
minyak.
stacks, she immediately takes action again and obtains an enhanced basic attack. Her enhanced basic attack deals set hits of damage to a target
Oh,
enemy,
what the
with a
heck?
chance of dealing further hits.
Just a chance?
A chance.
She's a rookie, remember? Her moves might be a little rusty, but they can surprise you all the same. Depending on her master's path, her specific attacks possess additional effects.
That's
Oh.
right. For example, masters on the paths of destruction, erudition, or the hunt can cause specific attacks to deal additional damage. And masters on the paths of nihility, harmony, preservation, or abundance
Oh, dua
can
tipe
raise
doang.
the toughness reduction of specific attacks.
Putting learning into practice. Where do I find an apprentice?
After using her ultimate, March 7th can deal damage to a target enemy while improving her next enhanced basic attack.
And for those who were wondering what having March as an apprentice is like, there you have it.
March 7th is humble and learns from all her allies. During exploration, for every time a teammate uses their technique, March
Oh,
7th
nambah
acquires a
charge.
charge at the
I
start of the
see.
next battle. When using her own technique, she regenerates energy at the start of the next battle.
It must be
Okay.
a great privilege to have an apprentice with such powers of perception.
Well, get this. Completing specific tasks in the version 2.4's Trailblaze Continuance will unlock March 7th the Hunt. Once unlocked, a path-switching option will
Oh.
appear in the character interface for this.
That's my apprentice.
She certainly does have the aura of a heroine.
Whew. I think we could all use a lie down. More exciting updates after the break.
Okay, not too bad. Not too bad. Lagi nih, kenapa ada sparkle? Udah ada lagi airiran sparkle. Waktu itu nggak dapet gua sparkle, pawas. Tadinya mau skip gak banner, kenapa sparkle muncul? Itu.
Nggak bisa, Cok. Udah kencang. Udah kencang, nggak usah. Kan. Butterfly-nya, aduh, kedokongin juga lagi tuan. Alah.
Welcome back, Trailblazers.
Welcome
it's
back.
time we took
Oh,
a
udah.
look. Version 2.4 is
Udah
all new
nggak di
events.
hotpot.
As the war dance approaches, guests and visitors from all corners are converging on the Lawfu.
Mhm.
But not all are harboring
Even
noble
Amy.
intentions. I'm sure all you remember a certain IPC
Hey.
representative by the name of Scott.
Oh, the Alliance is very familiar with the conduct and deeds
Okay.
of the IPC.
Hardly surprising. Well, Scott is out to demonstrate that XIANZHOU swordplay is no match for IPC tech. Ooh, not only does he have a mech-related provocation in store, but also wants to assert his authority through battle.
For real? I think me and Old Metal owe this guy a beating. Or 10.
Hold your horses, Miss Yunli. As a matter of fact, your apprentice got a little impulsive and took up the challenge. She's due to face off against her opponent in just 15 days' time.
A familiar turn of events. Are we able to assist Miss March in this endeavor?
Of course! To help March defeat this IPC rotten egg, Trailblazers will take up the position of personal trainer. The goal? Develop a 15-day crash course in swordplay.
Oh my
15
God.
days? Crash course? Mr. Albert, have you heard the proverb, haste makes waste.
Have you heard the proverb when needs must? Between me and Yan Qing, we've got the sword skills to provide the best crash course in town. Still, balance training also requires
Oh,
rest,
keren juga.
relaxation, and fun.
Kayak
The
komik.
fabled work-life balance.
Emang.
Sounds like
Ya,
you
ilah
gotta
mana
figure it
bisa
out,
sih
Miss
nggak mau
Yu.
jalan?
What the
Results
hell?
or your money back.
I have a feeling Miss March will have some fortuitous
Ya, ilah
encounters
masa
and
sih
crucial
mana?
assistance along
Tanker
the
nggak
way.
ada.
Oh.
Gimana apa
Cing.
ini?
I might just have to offer a helping hand myself.
The encounters and sword training experiences that March accumulates
Ini orang
will
lagi
dictate
ya.
the
Oh,
nature
yang
of
dari
the story's
IPC-nya orang itu
conclusion.
lagi.
The end result
anjir.
will always be a solo confrontation
my
with
God.
Scott, though the nature of the showdown will also vary accordingly.
Following the ending, Trailblazers can acquire Stellar Jade and March 7th, the Hunt's Analog.
With the combined assistance of her friends, surely Miss March will prevail over Scott.
Absolutely?
As long as a swordmaster is worthy of the sword in their hand, they have nothing to worry about.
Wise words indeed,
mate.
Miss Yunli.
Oh.
Let's move on to another event. After leaving Penacony, I'm sure Trailblazers will remember with fondness their
Photo shoot?
unpredictable old friends, the trash cans.
It would seem these old friends have appeared on the XIANZHOU.
Up here they have. And a medical intern from Penacony is on the lookout for an assistant. Their goal? To complete a series of shoots to uncover the secrets of the Mars truck.
Wait, what? They're doing a trash can shoot?
You better believe it.
Oh
The
my
intern in
God.
question is Randolph. And just like the Trailblazers, they're a trash can enthusiast.
If you
Trash
spend
can
enough time in the
enthusiast.
cosmos, there's
Oh
nobody
my
you won't encounter.
God.
Trash
God
can
damn it.
enthusiasts. Comes with the
What the
territory.
fuck?
During the
Terbang trash can itu
Trailblazers must use the
kenapa di
photography
atas?
software provided by Randolph to take pictures of trash cans hidden among the crowds.
Different trash cans.
Hidden,
mean different
hidden my
points,
ass.
With some trash cans even adopting special movements. Do your best to get them all on film to maximize your points and complete the
Whoa.
stage objectives.
Yang
And
ada
a friendly
trash can jatuh.
reminder,
What the?
trash cans may appear unexpectedly and without warning.
Gelinding-gelinding kayak tempat
Trailblazers
sampah.
wishing to
Oh
catch
my
them all will
God.
need their wits about them.
Now, this event isn't confined to the XIANZHOU. Your
Oh,
old friends have
Bellabog.
also appeared in Bellabog. Rumor has it that Bellabog inhabitants have recently been attacked by a shadow of unknown origin. To resolve this case, our trash can friends need the strength of Trailblazers and Bellabogians alike.
Oke.
Apa itu,
Jadi ada
Cok?
ke
That's
Bellabog
the
lagi
end of the
ntar.
trash can related content for this version. Right?
Don't speak too soon.
Ada lagi.
In the Trailblaze Friendship is Magic event, Trailblazers need to use specific characters to play the role of magician and summon a special trash can comrade, Letter Pony, to fight alongside them.
A trash
What?
can summoning magician.
Trash can summoning magician.
Does this sorcerer have any other notable
Oh,
abilities?
wow.
Of course, the magician's skill and ultimate will acquire all new
Oh,
combat effects.
serang. Let's go.
To command mini cans during battle. The mini cans attack and talent abilities will depend on which character was used to summon them, adding further layers to the combat experience.
Ayo,
For
bakal
example,
dikira
the
musuh.
skills of certain magicians summon mini cans onto the
Let's
battlefield
go.
up to a maximum of 5. The more mini cans
Boom.
on the battlefield, the higher the attack and the more energy regenerated for the magician.
Classic trash warfare.
Well, get this. Some mini cans can even enter an ultra gold state and receive extra buffs.
Oh, jadi golden
Scratch the
trash
surface.
can. Let's
Trailblazers who
go.
wish to test the limits of magical trash can
Hold
strength can
on.
do so in game.
Ooh.
The event will launch a new challenge stage daily, with 5 stages total, and each stage split
Ada
into
5
2
stage.
difficulties.
Itu Pela, ada
After
foto
completing
gitu
the
aja
initiation
juga.
trial challenge, Trailblazers can unlock the official trial difficulty for an even harder test.
See you on the battlefield, friends.
Bloody hell.
Don't go anywhere, Trailblazers. More exciting updates after the following broadcast.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Honkai Star Reality Invitation trailer. Breaking news. Coming file. Paris? Oh ya Paris. Supernatural Honkai Star AR Encounter. Oh. Di Paris? Question mark. Gila. Yang ini Art Challenge itu Firefly-nya sama Akron. Holy shit. Bagus outfitnya. I've seen it. Apa nih terakhir?
Welcome back, y'all.
Okay, give up
As
this
always,
shit,
in version
biasa.
2.4, we'll be seeing the return of 10 free warps in the Gift of
Give up
Odyssey. Check it out.
Odyssey.
I
Let's
was
go.
waiting for you to say that.
Some comforts are here to stay.
And of course, there's also the double events. Planar Fisher and Garden of Plenty.
Remember
Oh,
to
Planar
complete
Fisher ada
the
lagi.
simulated
Bukannya
universe or
sekarang lagi
divergent
ada Planar
universe
Fisher
for
sekarang?
double planar ornaments.
Kemarin.
And we haven't even got to this
Belum
version's
lagi
system
tadi.
optimizations yet. Starting with the relic system. When using the filter function to screen relics already in your possession, filter choices can be saved for a faster selection process. Meanwhile, in the relic
Quality of
inventory,
life,
Trailblazers will
update.
find new quick lock and quick discard functions.
Oh.
When choosing relics for a character, relics will be sorted according to the character's relic set prioritization,
Oh,
with the most suitable relics
prioritization.
appearing first. There's also a new feature for relic substat recommendations.
By using the recommended relics feature, not only can Trailblazers view a character's most frequently used relic set, but also the recommended main and subsidiary stats.
Oh.
And finally, when checking Simulated Universe Interface
integrated
and
ini
Cavern of
yang
Corrosion in the
keren.
Interastral Peace Guide,
Biar nggak usah
Trailblazers
buka
can see
lain,
recommended
buka
characters for the
lagi.
relics in question.
How considerate.
Ooh.
Now, to allow Trailblazers to come into faster contact with new versions, captivating events, and time-limited rewards, 2.4 has added an advanced access feature for both Trailblaze continuance and events.
So if a Trailblazer doesn't meet the prerequisite conditions for a given event, they can still experience the new version's events and missions.
Finality
You
Vision.
got it.
Oh.
Trailblazers who've reached level 21 will see a Play Now icon appear on the event page for events with advanced access eligibility. Just select the icon to join the experience.
Now that's an optimization. Ready and waiting.
Jadi biar bisa main kan meskipun masih
In the
level
mission
rendah.
catalog, missions with early access will feature a special icon. Maps yet to be unlocked will get temporary map teleportation access while also featuring a special icon. Trailblazers can freely switch between the
Jadi kalau
displays
ketinggalan,
for the
balik
normal
lagi
map and the
main.
temporary maps unlocked as a
Bisa
result
join
of
event
advanced
juga.
access event activation.
Coba ada,
And what if
guys.
Trailblazers achieve the normal event activation requirements during the course of early access?
Good question. In that case, the event will terminate the advanced activation state and the temporary map channel will close. However, game data will be retained and Trailblazers can continue participating in gameplay as normal through the event stream.
Which is when I get my hands on the limited time event rewards.
In other news, in the not-too-distant future, a new episode of Knowing the Universe will be upon us. We've invited celebrated novelist Yoshiki Tanaka to be with us on the program.
Tanaka?
Together, we'll be exploring thoughts and imaginings on the subject of the boundless universe. A huge thank you to Mr. Tanaka for his participation. Man, I can't wait to see that
Bikin
episode.
apaan sih, Yoshiki?
And finally,
Oh,
Intel
Legend
on
of
a
the Galactic
mysterious
Heroes.
collaboration
Oh my
destined for
God.
launch
I
in
understand.
2025.
Wey, apaan nih anjir?
Bracing for impact.
Collab sama Fat
For
Stay
more
Night.
info,
What the?
stay tuned
what the
for
balls?
official announcements, Trailblazers.
What the? What
That
the?
brings us to the end of the version 2.4
What the
special
fuck?
program. Returning to the XIANZHOU, getting to know new XIANZHOU friends. You guys sure know how to get an old owl excited.
Will March be able to perfect her sword play?
3 XIANZHOU generals in the same place at the same time. Who knows what kind of stories will unfold?
Let us all bear witness to the future of the XIANZHOU Lawfu.
What
See
the
you in the
hell?
next
Sama
one,
Pristine,
Trailblazers.
man.
Till next time.
See you next
then.
time.
Oh, udah selesai gitu doang. Nggak ada secret? No secret? No? Okay. Oh my god.
Exploring thoughts and imagine. 25.
Oh?
What the hell is this, bro? Collab apaan? Udah snipin kalian. Screenshot time.
Oh.
To get an old, all excited.
Will March be able to perfect her swordplay?
3 XIANZHOU generals in the
The
same place
hell?
at the same time.
Well, ya udah kita guys. Oh my god, unexpected sekali itu yang collab sama Fate, Stay Night. Singkat gue emang mau ada collab sama Fate tapi nggak tahu sama Stay Night ya. What the hell? Itu juga yang ini Knowing the Universe, freaking Yoshi Kitanaka, The Legend of the Galactic, apa tadi? Oh, pantul kata gue, Legend of the Galactic Baseball Heroes. Oke, it's fine. Cuma, oh my god. Udah dulu guys. Udah. Bye.